What's up? I'm back. How you doing? That's the gain on this. I've been peeking and recording. See here. Can you shut this all the way down? That's way too high. Oh my god, that's way too fucking high. Right down here. Hello, is my gain too loud? My gain is too loud. No, that's alright. I'm feeling super low energy today too, so I'm sure it'll be too low. I'm playing Hearts of Iron. I'm not using the camera because I don't fucking feel like it. And I don't feel like turning the lights on, getting all hot. We're gonna play as Brazil. I played Brazil this morning. So I'm vaguely familiar. Let's play it. Iron Man Brazil. I've played this before. If you've seen me play this before, this game is gonna go pretty much exactly like it. It's a different day. So there's that. Can I do shift? Yeah, I can. Bam. Mr. Morales. Enrico Gaspar Dutra. Alright. We dropping anything? No, alright. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is convert these guys. I'm gonna get stuff started and then I'm gonna just blast the clock. That's how I do it. I'm gonna put them on the border of Uruguay. And then I'm gonna make an offensive line like that. And I'm gonna start them training. And get some science on. We want construction. And we want to start unlocking the oil techs right away. Free civilian factories. So we want to get a couple more civilian factories in. So we'll do 2 here. 1 here. You don't want to max out anything because you get free stuff, right? We'll do 1 there. That'll take us to 14. And let's do 1 there. Alright, and then we'll get some roads in. Let's get these up to 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Wow. Infrastructure in Brazil. So bad. And then 10. Should we do 10 there? No, let's not do 10 there. Yes. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Because there's that. You get free stuff. You get free stuff. Alright, and then we're going to add Artie and anti-air as soon as we can. And we want to get some convoys. Convoy! We'll get some submarinos. We'll worry about getting factories to those in a few minutes. We're going to go straight to fascism so we can start the war ASAP. We're going to need some tungsten. We don't want to get it from the melee. We'll get it from the United States. Then we're going to need some iron. Get that from America as well. Because by the time it matters where we get it from, it won't matter where we got it from. Divisions. So what do we get? We get 7. So let's train. 2 sets of 8. Do it way down here. And then we'll do another one. Just 1. Right there. So that should be a 24. We'll worry about more later. Crank this fucking clock. Go, go, go. I kind of like doing the same things over and over again in games. Are other people that way? I don't know. I like restarting games and doing the same thing. It's always something I've always liked. Doing push-ups. This guy's not doing push-ups. Get down and give me 20. Oh, jumping jacks, huh? Alright, well, fair enough. What are you doing? Just standing around, doing nothing? Great. Alright, let's move our planes down here. I mean, we're not going to war just a second or anything, but as soon as possible, right? So, we'll move these planes down to, this airbase. And then while we're at it, why don't we move all the boats down to here. And then we are making submarines. Whew, pause the game. Alright, we're up to 150, so let's get ourselves a fascist demagogue. We'll take collectivist ethos. And let's make these go here. And we can add a commander too. An admiral. Admiral. We want them all part of the same group because I don't care not to leave them that way. Don't think I really understand boats that much. I know how to tell them to go one place, and generally I can get them to go back. That's positive, right? So we need to get oil on because Brazil starts with plenty of rubber, but not much oil, right? Brazil. Yeah, no oil. So we need to start getting some synthetics. Ethiopia has given up the ghost. Alright, what are we looking at here? We've got one. We've got two. Two fascists. All the fascists we can get. That's what we need. Someone promised me they would contact me via email and then contacted me via phone, and I'm a little upset with them. The Spanish Civil War has begun. Don't do that, ever. The Second London Naval Treaty, that doesn't matter. No one's ever gonna abide by it. Alright, we don't want to fuck around with this, do we? Nope. That's for not aligned. We don't want to ban fascism. We'd open up the discourse, but we're just not there yet. 6%. Collectivos ethosos. Nationalism focus, baby. It's funny that this game simplifies fascism and communism as different perspectives on collectivism. I don't think that's accurate. But hey, what do you know? I don't know anything about politics. Yes, I do. I do. I shouldn't lie about myself. I'm secretly the governor of Montana. Far out, right? We can almost do... What would you do if the governor of Montana was streaming as a Nazi in a video game? You'd think that was weird, right? It would be like really bad for their political career. Or a congressman. Some sort of like, congressman from Kentucky. Is out there secretly streaming, and he always picks Germany. That's fucked up. Don't always pick Germany. Don't pick Germany at all. Don't pick Germany at all. We don't want to prepare for civil war. I've done that, but it's messy. What you really need to do is disband everybody and get a couple like horses ready, and then start the civil war, and then like kick out the horses really quick. I don't need to do that. Now we're switching over to industrial because these are pop increases. That's division time. There's nothing else in this tree that increases support for fascism, so we need to then focus on upgrading our actual infrastructure. The Soviet command has suffered greatly. I've never played the Soviets, or even tried to, because like, holy shit, right? We're gonna keep doing, can we do this? This'll bring in a bunch of commies and stuff, though. We'll do both. We're drastically destabilizing our government. It's fine. It'll be fine. We're only up to 4 military experience, even though we've been training this whole time. We need more military experience so we can modify our unit. Samata. We're up to 32. I think we could probably do another expand civil support now. Yeah, we can, even though it's just killing our fucking stability. But we need more fascists, Brazilian fascists. Was there historically a Brazilian fascist movement? I know the Brazilians came in on the side of the Allies eventually. That's all I really know. Should we take... Let's do this. Concentrated industry. That'll be good. That's good. That's a good way to use that bonus, right? Oh, there was a civil war in Germany already. What? Really? So, are they fascist? They're not aligned now. Oh. Well, that doesn't bode well for us. Alright, well that might have taken us up, right? No, not quite. Not quite. Alright, it's October 36. We need to start making friends with Japan. Let's do another civil support. I want to definitely be here before the end of the year. I'm not sure I'm going to be there though. You need to save up 100 political power to have a referenda. So I don't think we should spend again. It looks like we should drift over the top though. Might need to do another civil support. Well, we can't afford it though. I think we do need to do another one. Construction effort. Okay, okay, we're almost to that. So let's do oil right away. We don't have any oil, and I want to have some motorized stuff. It's hard to do motorized with Brazil though, because you don't have the resources really. We'll do another civil support. We're so close though. We're not as close as I thought we were. We get nothing out of that right now. We'll just go up and do these because we're gonna build these as soon as we can. So let's get those. That'll take us to 15. So 13, 14, 15, right? And we don't. We'll plan one here. We'll plan one there. And we'll wait to do more because we get those other slots and stuff for the infrastructure and the military stuff. Look at how bad our stability is. We're not getting anything from expand civil support, so we shouldn't do it again. And we're just going to have to wait. It's 37, end of January 37 already. Already. We don't have enough to modify the template in a useful way. We're 47 though. It's like watching a percentile tick up. This is the fucking game, right? You know. Good times. Good times. We could have taken the construction tech thing. Do that later. We're so close. 48. 48.75. Now we're going to be waiting on political power to do the referenda. Try to balance these two things, you know, it's not easy. Go up to construction 2. Get those civilian factories built faster. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? 50-49, baby. Alright, so now we're waiting on the political power so we can do a referendum. So we got a little bit before we can do that. And as soon as we switch over, we'll want to build up the political power to invade Uruguay. and start making friends with the Saxists, the fascists. Did the Germans slip fascist, or are they just non-aligned? They're non-aligned. That's crazy. This is what happens when you turn historical focuses off, right? It is. It is what happens. Shit goes haywire. Shit goes haywire. Okay, you know, you gotta like those infrastructure focuses really improve transit and stuff, so they're a good deal. We're still not to 100. It's fucking May. Half the year is gone. We don't have enough to do a referenda yet. 97. Alright, finally. Hold the national referendum. Right. Before we do that, let's actually check. Yeah, 52. We have a slight fascist lead. Now we have a fascist government. So now we're fascists. Good times. Need about 50 to get this, so we'll wait now for 50 political power. We're up to 11. We might be able to modify that template a little bit now, right? We put that in there and that in there. We'll add an infantry and anti-air in there as well. It doesn't matter. We're not making rifles, right? So, but we'll get our rifles from friends. Air quotes, because I don't have the camera on. Air quotes. Infrastructure effort 2. Get the Hector research slot. Always worth that. You need 20 more political power or so to start the Uruguay justification. Uruguay? I don't even know Uruguay. Yeah. We're close. Yeah, we can't leave that up though. Can't just like wait to click on the button. 48. I looked away. 50. Oh, thank God. Justify war. Uruguay. Alright. Next 10. We need about 12. We'll call up Japan and mechanize. So let's see. Alright, we got 12. I want to make nice. And alright, so now let's do this to get the research improvement. Should unlock that other slot like right now, right? Yes? Yes. Okay, the next thing we'll do is... Alright, pause it now. Back to the country list. We'll make nice with the Italians. And with our research slot, and in that research slot we will put here, storage, fuel refinery, national foci. Now we're over to armament. We definitely need more factories. We'll get some of our weapons and stuff from sugar daddies, but because the Germans aren't fascists, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. I guess I could spend the diplomacy on them to convert them back to fascism? Where are they? See, they don't even like us anymore. Concentrated industry 2. Alright, should we do harvesting? Yeah, I guess. I mean, we don't really need anything from there. Efficiency's nice. it's like it's not meaningful when you have so little production in the first place. Here, where is Germany? It's called the German Junta. Wow, they don't like us apparently. We need them though. We need them. Where are they? Did I miss them? Oh my god, it's the slowest scroll. I think they're the Empire now. Boost party popularity. Fascism's losing here, which is interesting. I don't know that I recall this happening recently in my playthroughs of this game. So there's that. We're getting like a trickle of political power now because we're spending it all. When is this going to be done? 11th of April, 38. So a long time. So hopefully these improves will finish. They're effectively finished already. Let's end that. We need this political power back, please. None of these guys are worth allying with. I don't think these guys will win. They never seem to win. Yeah, they're not gonna win. They're gonna lose. So there's no point in spending political power on them. We can, however, spend political power on the German Empire. That's assuming they win. Let's improve this. Alf Landon apparently is president of the United States. Not sure how that happened. Don't know that I care. You know, I don't care about America until they decide to kill me, which will happen, of course. But the question is, how long can you avoid it? A little extra metals. How are we doing on construction? We're only up to 12 or 15. I thought we were almost to 15. Am I crazy? It's the highest priority. Oh, we had to change them to imports. We're almost to the point now with research that we can start maxing out territories and stuff. It'd be nice if we could raise our stability as well. What are we spending political power on? Just the US? The German Empire returns. Okay. So, how's fascism doing here? Not great. Not great. He's anti-democratic. Yeah, 10% stability for that guy, huh? That's fair for him, I guess. We're gonna have trouble supplying ourselves. That's gonna be the problem. I'm hoping maybe to get something from the Americans. And Japan. We'll see about either one of those. This is another military factory and adds a building slot to Rio Grande. We're finally building all the things that we need, so let's get an extra rifle in there. Oh, we're not building planes though. I want to get fighters and close air supports. Put these down here. Yeah, I know, right? So we don't have any units ready to deploy or anything. We can do excavation. We don't need to do that. Let's just do radio. That'll help in actual combat situations, sort of, maybe. Perhaps. Uruguay. I don't even know Uruguay. We got 6 political power, so let's cancel this now. And maybe they'll give us something. I don't know. We'll find out very, very shortly. Because it's April something that this comes up, right? Be nice to raise stability now, but you know that's not actually going to happen. We'll raise it at some point, maybe, perhaps. China war? China war. That's a thing, right? 11th April. When is April? Is that after March? I can't remember. It's like I don't know how to read a clock. And I don't know how to tell days. What? Also, I'm not wearing pants. I'm not though, and you can't tell because I'm not wearing no pants cam. No pants cam. Alright, we're down to some of these transpos now. Alright. The Uruguayan War. Alright, pause the game. We should have stopped them exercising. Let's do a plan. And then let's just go ahead and declare war, but not actually start it just this second. Alright. And then let's see what we can get here as far as fascist sugar daddy stuff. Will you give us this? Yes, you will. Will you give us this? You know you won't. Will you give us this? No, you won't. Great. Great. Very useful, Japan. Thanks. Italy. Will you give us rifles? Yes. Support? Ooh, yes. No. No. Alright, well, we need both of those. That's fine. So what about the United States? Is this going to happen? I don't think so. No. No. They need world tension at 100%. I didn't know that. See, I don't know shit. How's Spain doing? It could go either way. We don't think the Germans are going to give us anything, right? Because they're not fascist? Nope. Normally I count on them to give us the majority of equipment, but nothing from them. A little bit from Japan and a little bit from Italy, and that is it. So let's get these air winging. And 2,942 rifles and a bunch of rifles there. Oh shit! Before we do that though, need to get these boats out. Otherwise, our convoys will all get fucked. So let's patrol this and this, and that's probably enough. Maybe, perhaps, possibly. We should be able to get our convoys that way. Convoy. Alright. Armament effort 3. Construction 3. Well, we need more tin. No, more aluminum. Alright, America. America, can we have some aluminum? Alright, let's wait for construction effort 3 and then we'll put down a couple more factories and scoot them up the priority list. We haven't started the war yet. As you would imagine. We need to get some of these rifles in from Italy and Japan because we don't have any rifles. We could probably start it now. I'm not sure we'd win it. I'm not sure we're gonna win it anyways without German help. Are you ready? Go for it. Good luck. Alright. What should we research though? Let's start a doctrine. We'll do mobile warfare. Like some people say, you're supposed to just like run doctrines the whole time. I don't know. We're vaguely winning. We have some rifles, please. Yeah, okay, we got some. Some rifles were delivered. Mechanical computing, excellent. Oh, we can go straight up to there to computing machines. Excuse me. I think that's abacuses. Abaci. We'll lose this, or well, we might win. I mean, Brazil's biggest advantage, right, is a lot of population. They also start with engineering in their template. That's nice. Yeah, it looks like we're losing. These guys are about half gunned. All right, we got another of that. So let's go over here to army effort now. Oh, I gotta get this. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that long delay. On to the killing, right? What are we doing? Let's do this. We need whatever combat advantages we can get because haven't really gotten many guns because there's no Germans to give us guns. This is not how I anticipated this scenario going. So not next week, but the week after that, I'm gonna start like a proper job. So my streaming schedule is gonna change pretty radically. I'm not sure to what. We're no longer getting effective nationalism. Yeah, what do you do? I mean, we're doing all right, but we really need to get more units in the field. I think I'm just gonna push these guys out because they're there. There'll just be men with sticks. Actually, just join up. We'll halt the offensive until they get into place. Because that seems to matter. But they're super green and they don't even have bullets. What sort of job? A job. A job. I mean, I do IT, so. Like a proper day job, office job that's IT related. So these guys get spread out today, maybe? Yeah, now we'll do it. Yeah, not super excited about it, Yellow Swagons. I do appreciate the congratulations, though. It's more of a... I spent plenty of time fucking around on Twitch hoping I would eventually make it to affiliate, but because of lack of passion and lack of interest on my own part, I haven't been able to get any pennies. Had I made a single penny from Twitch, I probably would not have gone to get a job. But I was at this point last year in February. I was looking for work in 2020 February, and then COVID hit, so I was like, oh, fuck. I guess I'll stream more regularly for another year, which is what I did. And then I had some medical issues, that broke up the streaming and all that fucking what fuckery. So yeah, anyways, the week after next, I'm starting like a real job. So I'm gonna stream, but it's gonna be like a couple days on the weekend at night or something. I don't know for sure what it is going to be. We'll figure it out. I was streaming before when I was working regularly too, on a different channel of all things. I just stopped doing that channel when I moved because it was something different, anyways. It was a hot tub stream. Yeah, 2020 not great for work. You're right. So. When I get enough money together, I'll get a hot tub and one of those inflatable bananas. No, wait, inflatable hot dogs from the Vienna Beef Corporation of America. And man, I would love to do a Vienna Beef sponsored stream. Just saying. Those guys, they know their beef. Anyways, we're waiting for that doctrine. I guess we'll go up this way. Should we do fuel refining, even though we don't have a single refinery yet? We'll need one soon, though. How's the construction going? Okay, we're on to those infrastructures. So we need some more civilian factories. We'll put one here. We'll put one there and two there. How about that? How about that? And then we'll put these up underneath the infrastructure we're already working on. Try to get those going. This Uruguay war is not going well. How is our Lend-Lease looking? Like, have they given us what they promised and we're down to zeros? No. Okay, we got a doctrine, so we can do another doctrine right now. No, let's not spend the monies. Let's go look at what we were gonna look at here. No, we're not there yet. Not even close for Italy. Man, it's so weird that there are no Germans. Or there are Germans, but they're not fascist. Thanks, Yellow Swagons. That's very nice of you to say. I don't know that if I actually am an entertaining streamer, but here's one thing I'll tell you. I've streamed for thousands of hours, right? I can tell you how many. I like streaming. It's not something I'm hugely passionate about. Like I said, I have streamed for some number of hours. 1,055 hours, which isn't that much. Yeah, I agree about what you're saying there. I have watched a lot of low view streams, and most aren't very good because people don't talk or are boring. Yes, I agree with that 100%. I make an effort to try to keep talking and try to keep engaged when people do engage. I don't shut up for most of the stream, right? But I typically only stream for 2.5 hours. People like streams that are like 5 hours long. But anyway, so I've streamed about just over 1,000 hours. And I have 3,000, actually slightly less than 3,000 unique views, right? So 1,000 hours, three people per hour roughly of streaming have seen me that are unique viewers. Having gotten, I have like 3 or 4 people who I can expect to see every week, like yourself, like His Majesty King Horus, or a Lazy Minion. Yeah, you were watching my 1,000th hour, I remember. I think you said something. But yeah, so I'm at like 1,050 or something. I should be a little bit higher on that, but you gotta get people to watch. So one of the ways to get people to watch is like network with people, like go on other people's streams and engage with them and then get them to bring people to you and stuff. I never seem to have like the desire or energy to do that. And it's crippled my ability to attract more attention. But that's because I just haven't been able to take it seriously enough. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. In the end, I don't really care. It would have been nice to be very successful at streaming, like off the bottom, and been like huge. But what I don't want to do is like pretend to be friends or fans with someone as a marketing tactic, Like that's never gonna happen. There are people who become famous streamers by going to someone else's streams and donating over and over, so the other person says their name and gets to know them, and then that builds a relationship. And that's worked for a lot of people. That's like a tried and true method. But I've never even tried to do that, and I can't see doing it. Let's see, can we sneak in here? Can we grab this one here and cut that off? I'm so bad at this game. And, oh, no. How'd they get a guy there? You have to pay attention to be even better at this game, to be decent at this game. And I let's get them in the field. They've got guns. Go into the army. Oh boy. Right, so yeah, so I went and got a real job. It pays all right. It's at a college, which I've worked at colleges before. I'm not looking forward to working 40 hours a week. Yeah, I think that is selling out Eolus Wagons, like developing synthetic relationships. But some people are just massive for no reason, so I don't know. I don't know. And I've ruminated over it a lot personally, and tried to come up with why it is that you can get thousands of views for some people, and while other people get no views at all, and the comedic merit or whatever of those views are not there, or the dramatic or whatever. I don't know. I find this very depressing. So, but it is what it is. I wish I had just blown up on Twitch, but I never made the moves to do so. So that's how it works. I mean, if you don't make the effort to get bigger, you're not getting bigger. So, But I am going to keep streaming. I'm not going to promise a schedule right now, but I'm going to keep this channel alive for at least a little while. I suspect I'll stream. Oh, I just lost a territory. I suspect I will stream Friday and Saturday nights. I've never streamed, but I don't think I could do it entertainingly. I don't know. I mean, you just kind of babble, and sometimes you say funny shit and try not to be offensive. That's been my experience, but I'm not saying I'm doing it entertainingly because, like I said, you know, I don't really hold a big audience, so maybe I'm the last person to ask. Can we get some more people in the fields? No, not really. I mean, these guys without guns. Sure, you can join. But, sir, we don't even have bullets yet. I don't even have pants. Ah, we're gonna get a fascist UK. That's interesting. Well, that might make up for the Germans. Is there another one here? Did I miss it? Oh, here it is. What are we gonna do with this political power? Oh, we're gonna get, this thing. The attack bonus for infantry. Yeah, I didn't think I was actually giving useful advice either, YOLO, so I guess I was just talking. I mean, you know, jobs, right? I don't know. I don't know anybody who really likes working. No matter what their job is. Everyone is always, you know, oh, well, I've had worse jobs. That's been my experience. This job will be fine. We're gonna pimp up Japan here. Pimp my Japan. Clear this, and then turn right around. And will you give me more guns? Yes, excellent. No, no, and no. Okay, guns is fine. Thanks. How's Italy doing? 13%. Insufficient convoys. Okay, 5,000 rifles from Japan. That's helpful. They're not very good rifles. They don't shoot straight. That is not a racist slur either. It's a joke. It's old garbage rifles. Yeah, you know, my last job was the best job I ever had. For what it's worth. And I would have never quit it if my wife hadn't gotten the job here. But that's the way it goes. You know, when you're married, you make decisions as a couple. You don't just you know, go out on your own or live with the thing that's perfect just because you can. It just doesn't work that way. Can I slip you guys through? Oh no, they got through. They got through. Would have been nice to cut them off there. A research slots. Keep going down the doctrine tree. Well, we can spend now. We can spend now. I'm pretty sure this is how you play this game. Any rifles? There's a rifle. These guys are about like 2/3 armed. That's something, right? My girlfriend works from home so we can move everywhere. Yeah, my wife is kind of hybrid right now, but normally is in person. But she's a professor, you know, and they have a very specific set of career paths available to them. And if you want to go the long path, so to speak, as a professor, where you are ultimately rewarded quite well financially, then you have to do it a specific way. There's just no other way around it. So, I don't mind. I would have liked to keep my old job from the sense that, like, I think that was a really good job. It was 7.5 hours a day, for example, and that counted as full time. You can't go wrong with that. It was union and had a pension. Can't go wrong with either of those either. But whatever, I just expect my wife to take care of me, you know. I'll just be a trophy husband one day, hopefully. Maybe I've been that so far in the last couple of years. Maybe. I don't know if I'm much of a trophy, though. I'm like a participation trophy husband. A participation trophy husband. Pensions are the one thing I wish I had. I work 15 days a month right now. Yeah, 15 days a month. That's pretty fucking good. If you're making decent money at it. This new job's a full-time. 8 to 5 or 8:30 to 5 or whatever. So, you know, when you go, if you've had a good job with good benefits and you go apply for other jobs, you'll hear people talk about how good they think their benefits are. But the reality is their benefits aren't very good. They just don't know better. I've had this experience a number of times because I've moved around a lot in IT, and I've had people like act like earning, for example, earning PTO at 4 hours a month is like a really good thing for them, and it's like that's 6 days a year. Like, are you kidding? They're like, oh well, you also get all government holidays, and they don't know how many government holidays there are. Paid time off. PTO is paid time off. Hours earned as a result of working, where you continue to get paid despite not having to work. It's pretty standard concept in American employment, PTO, but only in a certain species of jobs. Yeah, well, you probably get a guaranteed vacation time. If you're in Canada, you probably get a guaranteed vacation. In the US, you earn your vacation as you go. It's super fucking annoying. And what it also means, when you think about it, all right? So I won't say the specifics of this job, but it earns PTO at a rate that I won't actually get any real time off until the end of the year. Yeah, I fucking finally won. So I'll have to work straight through, except for national holidays, from now until the end of the year before I've earned any real time off. Did I take Uruguay? Yeah. One time I accidentally gave Uruguay away after conquering it. That was a mistake. Alright, next, Paraguay. Q. Mark Knopfler from Paraguay. Okay, so it would have been nice to get a couple more Lend-Leases in, but we got what we got. We're still getting some. Italy doesn't really like us anymore, which is interesting. Let's improve relations with them. And let's improve with Japan as well, because those two relationships are pretty key. So, and then the other thing we want to do is bring our boys home from the Navy. All right, we want to the American employment system is very different and very bad. Right. Let me guess, you get 24 days a year at the beginning of the year. And in typical, but not all, American employment, you get days off as you earn them. You bid them in September for the next year. That's old school. My dad used to do that. Like, everybody like, oh, I want this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, you know, and seniority would get you, you know, Christmas or not or whatever. So those guys should go into port and stay there. Good. Okay. So there are actually two of them there. So I think we built a submarine or two. Japan declared war on Japan. Oh, that's not great, is it? We're going to lose another fascist friend. Ooh, a little fascist friend. Man, we're on the own. We should have gone communism. No, that's even worse. That's even worse. Do industry 3. How is it going? Some roads in Uruguay. We are up to 15 factories. Yeah, so anyways, it means that new employees basically don't really have much time off in their first year. It's a weird system. It's dumb. It's like, you know, everything in American capitalism is built around the employer because we've so weakened our labor system by undermining unions. So much so that if you talk to people about unions in the United States, they're extremely hostile to unions, but they don't fucking know what a union is or does. It's inexplicable. Like, I've had conversations with my dad about this recently. And my dad, he worked the same job for 28 years. Well, the same company. And he had a stroke. And they fired him. They fired him after he had a medical condition. You know, he lost his coverage. 90 days after employment, he lost all insurance. you know, they seriously just fucked him. That would never happen in a union environment. But he's so oblivious that even now, you know, it's been 20 years since that happened. Even now, he hates unions. Why? Because Hollywood and television tell him that unions are corrupt mafiosos, you know, too many cop movies about cops busting open unions. Though, of course, in the United States, the strongest unions are the civil service unions associated with police and fire. Anyways, yeah, it's a real shit show here, and people don't understand. My union, the last union I was in, which I am no longer in, because it's job dependent, was able to negotiate a contract for me to receive an 8% raise one year. And that's massive. That wasn't merit-based or anything. That was positional across the board. Everyone they represented got an 8% raise because they made a new contract with the party they were contracting with. And, you know, the reason they were able to leverage that is because there were 1,500 people working for that one employer in that union. And a strike would have destroyed them. Collective bargaining makes a difference in the quality of people's lives. And there are historical examples of unions being corrupt, but largely, unions are beneficial for their members. But, you know, people they don't know. They just watch movies. And in the movies, the unions are somehow responsible for throwing bodies in a river. And they're like, oh, unions are bad. You're clueless idiots. Unions are bad. We got a $100,000 retention bonus in 2019, paid out in 2023 and 2026 if we stick around. Okay, that's amazing. I'm not trying to dox you, but that sounds very field specific. It sounds like you're in high demand. Which means there's probably a lot of attrition in your job too, right? A lot of people who leave the job. But that's great, especially if you can do something to protect yourself long term with that $100,000. For example, if you were to get it into some sort of retirement or pension or account, something that would pay off in the long term for you. You just don't hear about shit like that on a non-executive level in the United States. If you're an executive, you might get that kind of bonus, maybe a bigger one. But for like a working man or woman, no way. Yeah, anyways, I mean, our wait staff in the United States, there's a massive quality of life difference for you, right? People who wait tables in the United States get paid less than minimum wage, like way less than minimum wage, because tips exist. And the insanity of that is, I mean, it's pronounced. It's like, how is it possible that people can get less than minimum wage? What the fuck is a minimum wage if it's not a guarantee of a certain rate of pay? Well, it's not. It's not. It's absolutely insane. And why does an employer have to pay you less if you get tips? That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. I've never been a waiter in my entire life, and it doesn't make sense to me. That's another thing too, is Americans don't want others to succeed in a dramatic fashion, and it's you know, it's obviously really bad for us. But they don't want the people next to them to be making as much money as they can. They don't want the people next to them to be as prosperous as possible. It's very, very the corporate America has done very well to make us all fight against each other. So you know, it is what it is. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to undo it either. Other than there's no benefit from competition between laborers in that fashion. It's not even an efficiency benefit. The companies only benefit from the sense that they pay less. It doesn't improve the way their business works. When will Paraguay be ready for conquest? The 26th of June, 1940. I'll cut the labor agitation to a minimum. This is why I'm a fascist in this game. No, I'm a fascist in this game because it's the only way to have fun in this game, right? As Brazel, maybe as somebody else.
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Bridget.
This is a difficult game. I think there's probably people who have fun at this game. Me, I'm always in a state of panic. If I played it at a slower speed, maybe it'd be better. Nah. Then I would just be waiting longer for political power to grow. Which reminds me, oh yeah, see, Japan's not fascist anymore. They got flipped. That sucks. So, are only Italy the only major, or did the English go?
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Bridget.
This is over. It looks like it's here, but it's actually not here. See this point 125, so let's clear that. This is over as well. Alright, so the Germans aren't fascist and the Japanese, oh, there's two Japans. There's a Japanese civil war. Did the UK go fascist though? We'll check in a second. This. No. We did motorization effort. This isn't the same thing, so we should be able to do this and one of those. Let's look at Japan. Yeah, civil war, Japan between... Looks like the Democrats are winning. UK is not aligned, it looks like. No, they're 100% Democratic. So there might be fascists here, but they're not on the island. Ah, look, Ireland has reclaimed Northern Ireland. The Germans are Democratic. Oh, I see. They're not aligned. They're not Democratic. They've got a king. So who knows what's going to happen there. Italy is still fascist, though. Yeah. Wow, what a weird... Oh, and Republican Spain won. Red Spain won. Jose Diaz. I feel like they never win. I only have HOI 3 waiting on this one to go cheaper. Yeah. Will they go free to play at some point, maybe? I don't know. I've never played any HOI before this one. I have some of the DLC, but not all of it. I've never played it multiplayer. Not for a moment. I don't think I'd want to, because I like to stop and go. You know, go get a drink, come back with some Kool-Aid. Blue Kool-Aid, of course. Yeah, CK2. Once they announce Hoi 5, yeah, you're right. That might be when they go free to play. I have CK2. I played a bunch of it. Never on stream though. And obviously I did a whole weekend of CK3, and that game is still so broken. It's interesting how broken it is. It was deeply bugged when I played it as well, because you couldn't fight off raiders. So like it was actually broken on the free-to-play weekend. Oh, are we recruiting anything? Okay, these guys can all come out and join up the main force, and then we'll immediately make another division of them, or another, what do you call it? Army? Brigade? And we'll recruit these guys here in Rio. You never want to not be recruiting unless you're really done. Okay, these 4 guys should join up this army. Next month is when we can start attacking Paraguay. Paraguay, I find, always leads to the great gamble. Every once in a while in this game, if you attack Paraguay, they join the Soviet Union. And all of a sudden you're fighting the Soviets and you die. It's close here. It's close. I mean, they're communist, but they don't have a relationship, so tough to say what will happen. Let's do weapons one, sure. And national focus, we can't do this yet, right? Yeah. Up the fascist tree, get some more recruitables. Sure, why not? I was thinking about playing Stellaris today, and I still might, depending on how this save goes. But I've never ever finished a game of Stellaris. I'm not even sure how you finish this game. Yesterday I played until like 1949 off stream, and the game didn't end. So I was a little confused by that. I thought the game ended in like 47 or something like that. Stellaris, I like playing on a giant map with like 2 civs, because that's how I feel like real space is. It's basically empty except for things that to explore, like, you know, spatial anomalies and black holes and suns and stuff. Yeah, so I played like the first 2 hours of Stellaris on a big open map and then never play past that. Once you've met the first other civilization, it's all downhill from there. And it's fun to explore a giant map in Stellaris, but it becomes totally unmanageable mid to late game. So it's just like, you wish the galaxy could shrink halfway through the game, because like 100 stars is more than enough to play the tactical mid to late game of that game. But, you know, 1,000 stars would be better. Okay, we gotta get motorized and change over to infantry 1. It is nice to have gotten motorized finally. Gonna have to put some factories in that. We don't have any factories yet, but we'll build a couple more military factories very soon. We'll build 2 here, and 1 here, and 1 here. We still want to get those oil refineries though, so... Did we actually end up making any oil yet? Yes, we have at least 1 oil being extracted. So that's something. More tech. Yeah, we'll go straight up into improved. Yeah, sure. CK2, CK3, Stellaris, Hoi 4, EU4. Which, EU4 just have an update and everyone hates it. I remember seeing something like that. I haven't played it or anything. I've played a bunch of that game. Not very good at it. Okay. Right, next door, upstairs neighbors might be bowling. We could really use some stability. We're in bad shape. Look at those penalties. Negative 35% factory output. But we want to conquer, and it's best if we get it done early. This should be ready, right? 26th June. Where are our planes? Okay, they're covering this area, so it's fine. We have a few planes. We can get them off the ground, though. We can get our close air support out as well. Merge everybody, and then have them run both types of missions. Alright. 10 days. Well, let's do a plan. We'll get some extra impetus. I question Paraguayan sovereignty. Why do you exist, Paraguay? Huh? Paraguay? I don't even know a Guay. Haven't played it in a long time. Yeah, EU4. I mean, neither have I. I like... When I play games like these, I like to play like the underdogs and the small people, because that's interesting to me. So like, in EU4 I want to play like as the Native American tribes, but the gameplay is not particularly compelling. Alright, declare war. But that's who I want to be. I don't want to be France or England. That's just tedious. Start the war! Right. Right, I want to edit these divisions to make them division compliant. 20, the magic combat width number. Am I gonna have enough here? Yeah. And artillery and an anti-air and save it. And then start training it, even though it'll be like a decade before we can make these cars. We'll train them in Sao Paulo. An air wing. What air wing? Oh, you mean these? There's like 5 planes made of rubber. No, they're made of cloth. They're like pre-World War I planes. Still better than nothing. You know, the only weapon the plane has, and we're gonna walk right over them. Is there anybody who wants to give us any guns or anything? Italy? Want to give us some stuff? How about some that? No? How about some trucks? Yeah. Trucks and guns? Trucks and guns, that's a weekend. Oh, and support equipment? Thanks, Sugar Daddy Mussolini. I mean, you're not going to war with anyone, right? So, let's see. Will the state of Japan give us anything? You want to give us some trucks? They will. Convoys, they will. Support equipment, they will. Oh my god. Oh my god, Japan. Oh. No, wait. I'm doing this backwards. They won't give us anything. They were gonna take stuff from us. I pressed the wrong button on them. I didn't do that for Italy, though. Don't worry, I swear. Dominican Republic? You got anything? Yeah? A few rifles? Some extra bullets or something? A potato sandwich? No, a plantain sandwich? Venezuela! No? Couple of first aid kits? A rifle butt? Nothing. Just Italy. Italy's gonna give us 749 Fiats, that's trucks, 11,000 rifles, 617 support equipments, which in this case is probably shovels, because that's the only support aspect we have to our military. And bam, the war is over with Paraguay. Excellent. Excellent. I would like to take all Paraguay. And turn. Done. Paraguay is ours. Alright, so I want to take these guys now. Bring them over here to the border with Bolivia. And set up an offensive line like that. Where are these planes? They're down here. These guys to be up here. Rebase. Freebase, what? Okay, so get these other planes out. We haven't started justifying yet, so it doesn't really matter. And we want them to go into there, yeah. Into whatever that is. Amazon, yeah. That was a quick war. There's a DLC for that, but it's one of their first ones, so maybe it doesn't hold up anymore. I have all the DLC for that game, except for the most recent 1 or 2. But there's still not much to it, but I do know what you're talking about. EU4 does have a DLC that kind of slightly enriches the Native Americans. It's just not very substantive in my experience. Alright, let's, before we start, no, let's just justify. Alright, and the next thing we're gonna do is do the improved work conditions, because we've got to get more stability here. Improved infantry equipment 1, excellent. We get support weapons 1, or 2 rather. Let's do... I don't want to do that just yet. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Let's do it. We need greater stability. We're getting too big of a penalty. Uruguay, I don't even know Uruguay. After Bolivia, I think maybe we'll try for Argentina. Though I think that'll be a lot harder than anybody else. Peru always ends up fucking me over. Colombia is hard to get into. Wow, really? Okay. So, but that war, there's not even a war going on. There's a Soviet war with who? With the state of Japan's in this war. And then these are the old Japanese puppet states. And then the other Japan's on this side. But it's almost defeated. This is a weird war. What's the other war? The Chinese civil mess. So, it is a very peaceful world for 1940. It's because there's no fascism in Germany. It's totally changed everything. I've turned on the day and the night cycle somehow. I need to turn that off. That's awful. It's the worst thing ever. So it's just this conflagration here that's happening. And it doesn't involve the Allies. It only involves the Comintern and these three little sub-confederations. I mean, the Japanese fighting the Russians is probably the biggest thing, right? Oh yeah, it honestly looks like the Russians are fucked, doesn't it? They're getting rammed in their underbelly, if you know what I'm saying. So we ready to go up on that? No. We ready to go on this? Yes, faster research. That's always nice. I find if you wait till the late game in this, like if you try to like turtle, you inevitably attract the attention of one of the bigger powers and they just crush you. Oh, okay. Here's my first new division for the new group, the new foot army. Excellent, excellent. Oh, he's got two already. I don't know why there's going to be an instructional video for that. It's whatever. When is this justification going to be ready? 9th of February, 1941. So not too long. It's September 40, so... We must ready the people for war. It's my brilliant Portuguese accent. Yep. We're gonna get you, Bolivia. We're gonna get you. Right now we're working on roads in the Amazon. That's what this is. We're infrastructure level 5 in the Amazon we're trying to build. We're like producing we have like a few extra guns we've gotten through conquest and stuff, so troops are getting out of the troop factory, as it were. Like these guys are just waiting on anti-air guns, like big guns. Probably actually don't need anti-air when we're fighting in South America against small South American countries that barely have air forces. But I'm not a smart man. We're up to 50? Yeah, no. So secret weapons it is. Oh, we need to start researching nukes ASAP. A couple more months still before we're justified. Oh man, we are just pumping out foot now, though. Footman. This tech. Right. So let's get signal companies everywhere, and then I think we want to get field hospitals too, because we are so foot oriented right now. Oriented, if you will. Our fuel reserves are full, even though we don't really have that much. We're not spending any fuel on anything. You don't have our boats in the water, and I mean, we are fighting a landlocked country right now too. Well, we're about to fight a landlocked country. We're not even fighting them yet. And have we built a single truck? We've got this division has 330 trucks. Of those, 279 are Italian Fiats, and 50 of them are our own making. That's not particularly impressive, is it? We need to get more factories. Yes. Where would you say I mean, we have got 3 lined up down here. Just trying to get some other stuff done before getting to the military factories. Because all that stuff, like, helps military factory production anyways. Oh, more, huh? Oh, no, that's motorized. You don't go there. You go here. New commander. Actually, I say that, though. I do want you to take this guy. And then this guy will recruit a new guy here. He's garbage. He's garbage. This guy, though, has, like, really good supply consumption. Secret weapons. We're gonna make, like, super soldiers and protein shakes and parachutes. Bolivia still maintains a navy even though it's landlocked. Still butthurt over the War of the Pacific. Yeah, there's a really complex history in the 19th century, right? Between Brazil, Bolivia, Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Like, there's, like, massive conflict between this big circle of nations in the era of liberation. And that's why Bolivia has a navy, you're right. It's a very, very complex situation, though, or was. I have no idea what tensions are like there now, but I assume they're not particularly significant. Because you don't really hear about them killing each other, but it could happen. I mean, Brazil is, like, blessed with all these natural resources and stuff, but they're not very well managed, and the wealth isn't very well distributed. And so they're kind of, like, behind where they should be. You know, 40 years ago, all the major, you know, think tanks and publications were saying that Brazil was going to be the next, like, massive superpower, but they've essentially gotten nowhere because of internal corruption and crime and, you know, just failure of their government to serve their people. But Brazil was on a list with India and China as, you know, biggest growing economies. They were going to change the world, and China and India have certainly come up in the world in the last 40 years, but Brazil, not so much. Not in the global sense, at least, though I'm sure some quality of life has improved for some people. That's how you keep the rest of the people down, right? You improve the life for some people. 9 February, we're almost there. I can't believe we have a motorized division. We're not going to use it yet. It's just going to sit there in Rio gathering dust. It's a bunch of old Fiat trucks anyways, right? Y'all like Fiats? Alright. We're going to start the war. Alright. And then we're going to see what we can get from Italy. We're going to clear that, hit send, and then request a lend-lease from them. Will you give us more trucks? Yes, you will. How about some arty? No. Some support equipment? Yes. Rifles? No. Anti-air? No. Okay, so, you know, first aid kits and Fiats. You know, sure. Tiny little subcompact cars. Global tensions are too low to get anything from the US, and nobody else likes us. So that's it. We're gonna get more Italian trucks. We'll start the war. These guys are running. Yeah, okay. Get in there and attack. We're gonna get 693 Fiat 626s and 117 first aid kits with Rusty Needles. Rusty Needles is my band name. No, that's not a good band name. I'm sorry. It's no good. We are storming over Bolivia so far, even though it's being fought on foot through the Bolivian jungles and mountains and crossing streams while firing our shitty old rifles. Yes, please. We use the first. That's from secret weapons. I think we also have the nuclear ahead, don't we? Stability is at 0. And look at this airfield here and see if we can't move there right after we conquer. this spot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get to... Hello? Fuck. You're killing me, Smalls. Surely that's enough. Why can't we get to that airbase? We can. We can. Alright, no. Now, cancel your mission. Go there instead. To the Andes. So we can get air support over La Paz. El Condor La Paza. Did we do... Yeah, we did do nuclear effort. And we're not at 50, so let's do naval effort. We'll get a new boat builder. A boat ship. A shipbuilder. A shipyard. Should we put money into stability next, or points into stability next? Try to get us ourselves up over 50 or something? Okay, excellent. Signal company, so let's also get a field hospital. And while we're at it, let's modify all our templates here with signal companies. Before we forget. Signal company. Do we still need these horsies? No. No. They're gone. Might have been able to use them for like police purposes, but that's never been a problem for us. Maybe it will be. Now that we've said it won't be a problem for us. I'm gonna grab a beer real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back and I have beer. Hey kids, do you like beer? Pop Rocks and beer. What is it? It's Bauhaus. Bauhaus Brew Labs Guavatron. Pink Guava Güsse. It's very styled. Proudly brewed by Bauhaus Brew Labs. Minneapolis, Minnesota. 5% ABV. Step right up, buckle in, and prepare for a high G experience. We infused a classic German-style Goethe ale with a load of pink guava to create a thrilling amusement ride for your taste buds. Guavatron features sweet, aromatic notes of pink guava, tropical citrus balanced by a moderate lactic tartness, slight salinity, and a crisp, dry finish. Oh yeah. It's like grapefruit juice beer. It's like grapefruit juice beer. That's what it tastes like. Beer and grapefruit juice. Are they sure that it's guava? You need to ask somebody whether they confuse the grapefruit with the guavas. I suspect it's not actually a guava and it is a grapefruit. What's a pink guava anyways? It sounds like fucking bullshit. It sounds like fucking bullshit. Pink guava. Never mind, it's real. What does the normal guava look like? I'm confusing guavas with... It looks the same. No, there's... What is a guava and how do you eat it? Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean, and South America. It's almost like I could have gotten it from Brazil. Nobody's quite certain where it's from. Guava tastes like... Pink guava has mildly sweet. It tastes. I swear this tastes. This actually tastes like grapefruit juice. It's good though. It's also salty. Really light and summery. It's good stuff. I do like beer. Do you like beer, children? Yay! This war is almost over, so I'm trying to raise stability. You guys can just, you can take that. See, this driving me crazy, guys. Just go in there. Just take that. You're killing me, Smalls. Shut them down. We're losing all the key fights here, though. Yeah, I think they confused the guava with the grapefruit. What kind of grapefruit? No, guava. What kind of grapefruit? And then there was guava. All the way up to 6 dockyards. Look, we did it. The war's not over yet, but it's effectively over. Right? Maybe, perhaps? Oh, a free military factory. Holy shit. What a world. Alright, make trucks. And we're gonna need more metal from America. And that means we're gonna need more civilian factories as well. Poland did not stand a chance. Who took it? I didn't even notice. Was it the Germans? We'll look as soon as our war is over. If we can actually win our war. They managed to retreat perfectly. And like they're... Okay. So Imperial Germany is now attacking Europe. What's the point? You guys could have been fascists and you could have been my friends. But no. Oh no, come on. You're currently losing, sir. Okay, let's put the rest of these planes in the air. That might help a little bit. More air power. Come on. Come on. I'm counting on you. Knowing is after the battle. Oh, this is far too hard. Okay, maybe we're gonna win here though. This is their weakest flank here. It's crazy that they can just hold their capital and not get crushed. Like, if you conquered the United States, everything except Washington, D.C., the war would long since be over, right? Washington, D.C. is of limited strategic and, military importance. Yes, it's the capital. So if you destroy it or something, that might be helpful. But, like, as the last remaining piece of the country, no, obviously not. It'd be like, is Ottawa supremely defensible? It's pretty good. It's on a peninsula, right? It's a big peninsula. It's probably better than DC, which is like just lies in the middle of a big flat swamp. Or well, what used to be a swamp. Does anybody want to win this fucking war? Just saying. Just saying. I'm thinking about bringing the trucks over, but they're so far away that by the time they get there, the war should be over anyways. We just got armament effort 3, so let's get armor effort. Come on, win at least one of these. Ugh. And I mean that in the worst way possible. Ugh. Austria-Hungary reformed. I see. Man, shit's going down in Europe. We're too busy. Okay, finally. Fuck me. We're too busy fighting an extended war against the Bolivians. Bolivians? Are you talking about Bolivia? What is this bonus for? Oh, wonder weapons. That's it. That's the only thing we can use it on anyways. Yeah, alright. Okay. Signal Company 2 it is. So we can now reform our division templates a little bit more. We can get field hospitals in there, which might be useful someday, perhaps. I don't know. There's a lot of extra Brazilians from the Sao Paulo cloning facilities. The Treaty of Wow. Okay, Germany seems to be doing well. Does that mean they want to give us stuff? Okay. Italy's done giving us that load of stuff. Let's ask again before the war ends. Mr. Italy, can you please give us guns and trucks? Thank you, Mr. Italy. Italy-san. Italy-san. They won't do it yet. Where are the Germans? They're not fascist, though. We're not going to get anything from them. Look, they hate us. We've been trying to boost with them forever, too. Let's stop boosting. It's a waste of time. Though, that said, it's a waste of time. Cancel boost. You're fucked, Germany. You're not even fascist, so I don't even care that you're going to be destroyed. Let's improve Italy. Just to keep them on side. They're going to give us a bunch more trucks and a bunch more rusty needles and some rifles. Italy joined the Kingdom of Romania. That's an alliance, I think. Because otherwise that would be weird. Can we finish this? Finland joined the Central Powers, okay. So Finland just joined up with the Germans. Italy and Germany are going to fight now. The Balkan Entente and the Central Powers. Is that war going? The German-Guyanese War is all the... it's the Allies. It's the Allies versus the Germans plus Finland. And, oh, and Bulgaria. Okay, that's a war. Chinese Civil War. This is that weird thing with Russia. It's the Soviets, the former fascist part of Japan. Versus the Chinese look like they're almost going to get knocked out. And then the state of Japan, which the Russians haven't started with. So that should be dramatically different over here. The Mutual Assistance Bloc. Who's in that? Okay. Huh. Okay, sure. Let's get back to our thing. It's almost over, hopefully. No, we're losing at it right now. They're a hard nut to crack, if you know what I'm saying. We got a big old green check mark, for fuck's sake. For sake's fuck. Atomic research. Huh? Okay, this one. Yeah, because we have the 2 years penalty reduction for that. So we can get a nuclear reactor. Which means we can make the bomb eventually. Brazil with the bomb, that's dangerous business. Come on. Ah, that we caught that Chinese war right before it ended. So that's one less war. Our war, a pretty minor war. So Manchu-Japanese War is the state of Japan versus the Soviet bloc. So one would think the Soviets could win this, but it'll be hard for them to get into Japan, I think. Oh, okay, now it's one big war. That just made that into one war. It doesn't say it, but it did. Oh, and France is in this as well. Oh, that's our war. There, it just got combined. It's wonky though. Oh, it just got combined again, no? Can this end though, guys? Cause come on, how many Bolivians can possibly be in here? How many Bolivians does it take to defend a capital? We can bring these trucks over here. It's just gonna take them like 6 months to get here. Let's go there and see if we can get there. If we're still fighting it though, that would just be fucking lame. Into La Paz like that. Oh man. You know, I mean, what does it take? What does it take to eliminate them? What do I need to do? Should I stop and restart it? Mussolini has been assassinated. That's our sugar daddy. Oh no, Mussolini-san! The Soviet Union annexes Tanatuva. Huda, where, Waga? Oh, our trucks are over here already. Well, one of them is. Signal Company 2, that's hot. Get on the phone to Paris Hilton. It's time for Signal Company 2. What? What does Paris Hilton have to do with that? I don't know. I really don't. We're low on everything. Our new national focus is Special Forces. That was left-handed. We spent money on stability and it was a complete waste. Or points on stability. Because I thought, like, war's going to be over in a day. It wasn't. It wasn't over in a day. Are our trucks here yet? One truck is apparently here. Where are the rest of the fucking trucks? They stayed back. Awesome. Awesome. They didn't come. These guys are fucking entrenched, though. There's that. I'm hoping the speed difference will allow us through, but instead we basically are just throwing our lives away on these 12 bazillion Bolivian guys. They're very well fortified. This is the part of the game that annoys the piss out of me. Why aren't we just storming over them? Let's just stop. Let's take a breather. Do a staff office plan. Let everybody reload their rifles. Okay. Yeah. Have a snack. Eat whatever Brazilians eat. Have a nap. You know, get a drink, get some water. Anytime today, okay. And begin again. Good luck with that, gentlemen. Oh, another truck, huh? Alright, you can move over here slowly. Oh, there's a giant hole in the ground. Our trucks are here, so go for it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They're never gonna break for some god-awful reason. I don't understand. I don't understand. How is it that there's like 10 people left in Bolivia who we haven't murdered, and it's just totally impenetrable? That's insane. How can their organization be so high? The Manchu People's Republic in the state of Japan. Hello? Are you gonna die? They're not. They're not gonna fucking die. Look at this, we're losing. The division is still preparing, apparently. Some divisions not in position. Okay, that's bullshit. They were all in position. That's a load of hooey. It's a load of hooey. Go into there. That's some fucked up shit, is what it is. Some fucked up shit. Fighter focus. Like, I don't understand how they're impossible to touch. Like, you know, when I touch myself, like, how are they impossible to touch? Why are you like this? Not enough manpower or equipment. Support equipment. Alright, so the war hasn't ended. So I'm sure we can re-up here. Clear this. Request Lend-Lease. More trucks, please. I mean, Mussolini's dead. So Victor Emmanuel, the king of Italy. Somehow they're not aligned. Despite having a 56% fascist. Let's not get into it. Not get into it. More 1,960 trucks is a lot of trucks. More trucks. The fall of Paris, huh? To who? The Germans are in trouble here. Oh, to Italy. That's a three-way war then, right? What's going on with that? Oh no, they must have joined in. Yeah. What a weird thing. What a weird thing is going on there. Look at Italy just wipe the floor with France. That shit ain't right. I mean, you know what ain't right? Is fucking Bolivia being impossible to attack. Just fucking saying. We got trucks. We got 10 times the amount of men they have. And we can't get in. I don't understand. Convoy. Get that up. Get that up. I mean, surely we were building up supplies and shit, right? We even got bonuses to attack. Our divisions are regular or experienced. They're not like a crazy stack of them in here. We've been bombing the shit out of them, right? We have air cover. We probably add a few more, but that can't matter. Why will they not die? Look, we're running air missions. We'll attach just to make that clear. Palestine has capitulated. Okay, sure. That's almost relevant to someone. We'll go up here. 23 rifles a day doesn't feel like very much, does it? Let's get a couple more civilian factories. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then some more refineries. To up the old oil output. We need more oil for our men. We need to oil up some men. Then a couple more. Oh, a couple fuel silos. Let's do one there and one there. And then some more military factories. One there and 1, 2 there. And another there. And then more roads. Road there. Road there. Road there. There. Try to get to the ones without infrastructure first. That's a lot to do. We gotta figure out how to fucking break Bolivia too. I don't understand what we're gonna do here. We've got a green check mark. We've got air superiority and they're inferior. These guys though, superior enemy division is still preparing. How is that division still preparing? They're all right here. They're just sitting. They're all rookies. They're in Italian trucks. Oh, we need their left-hand drive. I don't know. Germany announces anti-Soviet pact. Oh. It's just chaos in Europe now. But I don't care. I just want to kill Bolivia, for fuck's sake. Go. Kill them. We'll bring up these guys, too. Not that it'll help, because there's like a finite number of people this part of the world can actually have on the ground at a time. Hey, we're over 50. Over 50 factories. It's a good beer. I like it. Oh, it's from Minneapolis, eh? Do you want that beer in a bag? Do you want your beer in a bag? Have a beer and put it in a bag. Oh, yeah. Put your beer in a bag. Fucking Minnesotans. Am I right? Am I right? They're like fake Canadians. This is just not, it's not happening. This is insane. It's insane that this is not happening. I mean, we could like take the entire population of Brazil, give them pointed sticks, and tell them to just keep walking until they reach Peru, and then we could conquer Bolivia. But for some reason, it's impossible for us to get in there. That's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. I don't know what to do about it, though. That's the real problem. I don't know how to correct the situation. Like, no amount of extra troops are going to help. They're losing now. With 24 fucking divisions against 8. I don't know what to do. What do I do? I mean, they probably have, like, better weapons and shit. But I can't do anything about that. I can't rearm my entire fucking army. That's what I'm talking about. Just give them pointy sticks and walk them in there. They can walk backwards if they're afraid. Motorized, sure, you go over there. If you can't see the enemy, you can't be afraid of the enemy, right? We'll do the thing that gives us a slight advantage on defense. We're running low on metals. America, please provide us some metals. George W. Bush is president there. No, it's Elf Landon still, right? How do we crack this Bolivian nut? How do I do? Stop. You're just wasting lives. We're just wasting lives. How is it that there's only 2 territories left in Bolivia and they're only this far red? Pause the game. We've lost 400,000 Brazilians to their 60,000 Bolivians. What? What? Seriously, we could fly over there with rocks and drop rocks on them. That's a good strategy, right? I don't know what to do. Like, it doesn't seem like we're actually getting anywhere. Have you done this yet? We've got a whole bunch of Italian trucks. It doesn't matter. No amount of Brazilians is making a difference here. Put these 10 Brazilians here and have them spearhead in here. No, not just like randomly. There you go. Okay, we've got to be above them in battle doctrine, right? Because we're so far down the tree. We're like teaching people in wheelchairs to fire rocket launchers, apparently, which seems like that would be really useful, right? Like, because it seems like you could turn them backwards and you could propel yourself. You could fire from one while you could use it as a propulsion method, right? It would work probably, maybe. Okay, he's got a green check mark again. Let's wait for these other guys. This guy's not gonna get a green check mark. There's only 5 trucks here or whatever. 5 divisions of motorized. They're like, we don't have any gas. There should be some gas. These guys, they're still figuring out, you know, what they want to do. They've just graduated college. They don't know what they want to do in life. The unit leader's sick. Oh, did somebody get addicted to crack? Here's another truck. We'll join the truck pile. I mean, we got air superiority, and there's like 10 Bolivians alive. But we can't seem to get in. It's unfortunate. What about hey Peru? Is there any chance that I can like cut through there? Why don't they want this? They don't like us. Let's improve relations here, and maybe we can go around. Because that would do it, right? Maybe we can get Peru. I don't want them to join in because I don't want them to take in. There's 20 fucking Peruvian divisions right fucking here. I don't want them to get any credit. 400,000 Brazilians have died in this stupid fucking war. I don't want them to get any credit. Support weapons 3, that's a free one, right? So those just get better. You don't actually have to make new ones of these. Do that too. We're watching this to see if it gets better. It is not. It's getting worse. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was reading the wrong one. 18. 19. Oh, Italy, Greece. Okay, great. 19. 19. It's stuck in 19. Fuck. They'll create a faction with us though. I don't want you to be on my side. I want to kill you someday, maybe, sort of. 20. 20's nice. Another military factory here. Let's make trucks. Excuse me. National focus for close air support? Sure, whatever. Not that it's actually relevant. Just saying. Come on. I think we're already at 100 though. Yeah, they're not gonna do it. Fuck. What if we guarantee them independence? Will that do it? I mean, that's not really meaningful, right? Okay. Is that gonna work? It's not working. I do not want to be in a faction with them, but I'm going to do it anyways, because otherwise the war is never going to win. What should be our faction name? The Desperate South Americans. I'm typing here. Americans. No. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, great. Together, we'll never be defeated. Call to arms. Please. They will not accept. Okay, great. Well, good for you. Not being suckered into a useless war that we can't win. I wouldn't accept. I'd be like, you lost 400,000 people to their 60. What's wrong with you? And that the answer is game mechanics. I don't know what's wrong. It's the hardest of the hardcore Bolivians. Hardcore Bolivian porn. Don't Google that. Or do, and let me know what your result is. Because I'm curious now that I've said it. Now I'm curious. Hardcore Bolivian porn. I mean, I would assume it's just like normal porn, but with Bolivians. Not sure though. So I might end the stream right now to check it out, just saying. We're not gonna win any of these. And the Peruvians don't even want to join. Can we come inside, if you know what I'm saying, though? So let's stop this. And let's delete this orange. Right? Let's move these guys over to... Okay. Yes, we deleted your orders. Go over there. We're gonna come at you from another angle, if you know what I'm saying. Oh good, a general is injured. Anytime you want to get in there. Anytime. Just take your time. No worries. Don't need to hurry up or anything. Aggressively. Just go there. That's what I want you to do. Once you're actually fucking there. But take your time. Take your time, though. Lend-Lease from Peru. They want to give us infantry equipment. Sure. I mean, I guess? Will that help us? Maybe? I mean, we're way behind on infantry equipment. Only 5 of those trucks are in position for some fucking reason. Takes months to drive into Peru. Okay, everybody stop. Think about yourselves. Think about your moms. Think about your Brazilians. Your fellow Brazilians. Brazilians and Brazilians of them. Brazilians. Think about the shame you've brought to your nation by being destroyed by like 5 Bolivians. Think about how defective the game mechanics are that allow this sort of thing to happen. And press start. They're not going to do it. I might as well just like zoom out and never come back. Fuck me. I don't understand. Those Bolivians. We're just losing more. We're losing even more. We even made an unholy alliance with the an unholy alliance with the Peruvians. Okay, so is it's not over. It's just the Allies versus the Germans. And the Comintern are on the side of the Germans. Well, you're fucked, Allies. America's not in it yet, though. Could go either way. Not like this, which is just going one way, against us. We are not capable of cracking these Bolivian nuts. Not in a good way or not in a bad way. We've got wheelchair technology, though. I mean, all this experience we're getting, it's great. Hundreds of thousands of dead Brazilians. That's what it is. They've built ramparts of the dead, and we're unable to get over them. Yeah, ramparts of the dead are usually pretty effective. You ever see that movie with the guys in the ramparts of the dead? We will use their dead as mortar. Oh, come on. Come on. You can't see, but I'm making an obscene gesture right now. A Brazilian and Brazilians are dying. This is ridiculous. And the Peruvians won't even join us. Now they'll do it, though. They will not do it. Thanks, that was useful. Good times, Peru. Wouldn't give us transit technology or allowance, so we had to make a dark treaty with them. And then they won't finish the fucking war with us. Can you just throw some Peruvian rocks at them? We don't have enough rocks, apparently. You know, we're like learning how to fly planes that are also submarines. We've got like bulletproof hats. And just like, this is so broken. It's so fucking broken. It's insane. I mean, we should have won just by attrition at this point. Just by attrition. Speaking of attrition, I'm out. I'm done. This is ridiculous. What am I doing streaming? Next week I should probably be on my Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't think I'll stream this weekend. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. So thanks very much for joining me. Thanks to Yellow Swaggins. Thanks to anybody else who managed to stop by. I'll be back on Monday, about 2 p.m. Central Time. Don't forget to check out my amazing YouTube. And then, you know, try not to self-harm because of this Bolivia-Brazil situation. All right, have a good one.